Hello, Amira Alvarez here, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman. And I wanted to give you a little behind the scenes look at one of my programs called The Spirit of Wealth. It's a mastermind and masterclass. And the 2019 cohort just had their third retreat. And I do these retreats for the women in the group. And we meet live and we do deep teaching, deep learning, and a lot of masterminding. And I wanted to just pull back the curtain on what that looks like, because I think it's an important thing for you to hold for yourself as you move forward and grow your life and grow your business. So here's the issue that I see for so many women who are either working in the workplace, in corporate, or running their own business. On the outside looking in, all we see are people's masks, okay? All we see are how they're projecting to the world, and it looks perfect. I try and share here things that come up for me and how I've moved through those solutions so you can see that it's not all perfect. Every day is a growth opportunity for me in my business. And But so for women, we look out there and we see, wow, she's really got it together. That looks perfect, or that looks wonderful, or she's so far ahead, or I could never be that, or whatever it is. Whatever the inner story, it's usually some version of not enoughness comes forward, and we don't really know what's behind the scenes. And one of the beautiful aspects of this program that I run, it's for women only, it's only women, and it's for women who are really ambitious and driven and are going for more in their lives and business, but there is a gap. And let me just share the punchline here. There's always a gap. Even for me, I have these big goals and desires, and there's a gap between who I am being right now, who I am right now, and where I want to be. And I have to do my own personal growth work so that I can execute in my business in the way that I want to. Otherwise, I'm going to plateau and circle at the same level. And really, because there's only growth or death, we're going in one direction or the other. There's no real homeostasis. If I don't actively participate in growth, I will be spiraling down. And I'm not about that. I am committed to my growth. And it's been a huge journey. And it's a journey for all the women who joined this program. So yes, these are powerhouse women. They're growing huge businesses. They're doing big things in their careers, okay? Because there's both women in corporate and women who are running their own business. And yes, they have amazing wisdom for each other. They support each other so beautifully. This is not an either or situation, okay? So what happens when you bring a bunch of very driven, ambitious, heartful, heart-centered, spirit-driven women together? Well, guess what? They are going to lay out their business issues. I'm struggling with this new channel of income in my business. How do I deal with the place that I need to invest my money now to grow my team? Is it this or is it this? Frustration with partners and how partners are showing up. How to deal with cash flow issues in the moment, not just a nice idea to figure out in the future, but right now at this crux that's super important. And how to scale your career in your life. Right? We talked about relationships, all sorts of things. So women are bringing these very concrete problems, their challenges to the table. And the thing that has to be unpacked is that distance between where they are right now, who they are being in their lives, and where they want to go. And that cracks people open. There's a huge, if you're really going to do this work and step into that bigger life in a quantum way, not going slowly, not going incrementally, but you're ready right now in this lifetime, in this year, in this moment to make a huge quantum leap, you cannot stay comfortable with who you're currently being. And that is challenging. It brings up all sorts of stuff. Am I wrong? Am I not enough? Am I going to fail? Am I going to disappoint myself? And all that vulnerability comes out. Does that make you weak? No. That's the trick. It makes you strong. And what was so beautiful about the way these women masterminded this weekend, and let me tell you the format, it's deep teaching. I bring a whole different perspective on how to look at your growth and where you need to grow. And I give people the intellectual and tactical tools to do that in the teaching. And then we do some spotlight sessions and masterminding where the wisdom of the group comes together. And in that spotlight, really being seen by your trusted sisters. And let me just tell you, this is a strong community of people who, show up fully for each other and can be trusted. When you have that space, you are able to move through your crap so much quicker. You cannot not be seen. Is it a vulnerable place? Absolutely. Were a lot of tears shed? Yes, multiple times, multiple people, always, okay? And did people integrate through the process? Did they become more? Did they leave a bigger version of themselves, stepping into their essential self that they know themselves to be, but they haven't yet owned it? Absolutely. And that's the process. That's the amazing thing that gets to happen. And I am so honored to be the conduit for that. And one of the things that I do as the conduit for this experience is to show up in truth for the women who participate in the program, because most people in their lives will not tell them the truth. That does not allow them to grow, and they are desperate for growth, like most ambitious women are. We want more. Tell me how to get it. But we're trained to ask for the soothing story, but that keeps us locked in the past. So yes, compassion, but also a huge amount of truth. And that can be intense, right? But I show up fully in truth without judgment. And that's what I think makes this such an effective program, because it's so rare that you get to experience being seen, being heard without judgment. Zero judgment. Zero judgment. So that's what I have for you right now. I'm planting a seed for anyone who is like, wow, that sounds amazing. We are pulling together the 2020 cohort. You want to reach out to me. You know how to direct message me. You can send me an email, Amira@AmiraAlvarez.com. That goes straight to me. And you can comment here if you'd like as well. Okay, with that, have an awesome day. Take care. Bye-bye.